What's up, guys? Spiritual Lemonade back with another video. We have the 2026 Grammy nominations. I'm going to be going through everything that they posted in this video. It's about 27 minutes, I think, and it's all of the nominations and everything. I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on each category. A little background is I've been listening to a ton of music this year, as I usually do per year. I've been listening kind of in a different way, though. I don't listen to a lot of playlists at this point. I literally just listen through albums. Probably between 200 and 300,000 hours at the end of this year. Or not hours, minutes on Spotify Wrapped. That's my guess. It's probably going to be in between 200 and 300,000 minutes. And I've tried to be as diverse as possible, listening to every kind of genre, at least a little bit of underground and a little bit of mainstream. So we're gonna see if I have any thoughts and opinions on these albums and nominations. So let's get right into it.
Hi, I'm Harvey Mason Jr., songwriter, music producer, and CEO of the Recording Academy. Whether you're watching as a hopeful nominee or a hardcore music fan, from your tour bus or your living room couch, I'm so excited to welcome you to our announcement of the 2026 Grammy Awards nominations. All right, so it's now my absolute honor to kick us off by presenting the nominees for Songwriter of the Year.
All right, let's go.
For Songwriter of the Year Non-Classical, the nominees are Amy Allen, Edgar Barrera, Jesse Joe Dillon, Tobias Jesso Jr., Laura Veltz.
Okay, not bad. All right, first off, Amy Allen. Bro, no way. She does have some other good songs, though. She had Y with John Bellion and Luke Combs. Shabuzi, I love Shabuzi. Dua Lipa, Tate McRae. So she does Sabrina. She has a good selection of songs, but bro, the Rose and Bruno Mars, I already know this is going to be on this list, like on a bunch of these lists. But that is the worst song I've heard this year.
Edgar Barrera.
Edgar Barrera, Birthday Behavior. All right, Shakira. Yeah, he's Carol G. Loved that Carol G album. Not bad.
Jesse Joe Dillon.
All right, Jelly Roll. Nope. Definitely not Jesse. So far, Amy Allen is my standout.
Tobias Jesso Jr.
Yeah,
Laura
Tobias. Veltz. Laura Veltz with Blessing offer. Okay, he's a Christian artist. Yeah, I'm probably going Tobias or Amy Allen on this one.
Hi, everyone. I'm David Foster, and it's an honor to present the nominees for one of the most coveted titles in music, Producer of the Year. This award celebrates the visionaries who shaped the sound of our favorite hits. Many legends have claimed it. Jack Antonoff, Pharrell Williams, and I, as three-time winners, we're still chasing Babyface's record of 4. But today, it's all about welcoming the new movers and shakers in music. Well done, and good luck to all of you.
For Producer of the Year Non-Classical, the nominees are Dan Auerbach,
All right,
Circuit.
not bad. Circuit.
Dijon, Blake Mills, Sound.
Okay, I'm pausing it right here in case it goes to the next screen. Soundwave, GNX, crazy album. Love that. To be honest, though, he's the only one with one credit here. So I'm probably picking, if I'm being completely honest, I think Blake Mills' Japanese Breakfast, that album is incredible. The Lucy Dacus album is great as well. So Blake Mills is probably my standout on this one. And Circuit, Dijon, and Blake Mills are my top 3. I'll be honest.
Dave.
Okay.
Hi, it's Sabrina Carpenter. I'm so excited and incredibly honored to be able...
Now hear me out, okay? I know a lot of people do not like Sabrina, and I understand it. No one that I know understands my liking for some of her songs. I'm not saying I enjoy every song by her. There's some hits and misses on her new album, but she has some good songs out there. Don't be mad at me. I said it. Let's just keep going.
To announce the nominees for the Grammys in the categories Pop Vocal Album and Pop Solo Performance. It was such an honor to even be nominated in these categories amongst so many amazing artists. Beyonce, Taylor, Ariana, Charlie, Chappell, Billy, and it was just such a dream come true to take them home as well. So let's see who's in it to win it this year. And here are the nominees.
The nominees for Best Pop Vocal Album are Swag,
Okay.
Man's Best Friend,
Okay.
Something Beautiful,
There we go.
Mayhem,
There we go.
I've Tried Everything But Therapy, Part 2. For Best
Wait,
Pop...
that was it? Best pop vocal album and that's it?
I've Tried Every...
Nah, that's crazy. That's it? We have 5 nominees for this? I feel like there should be like 10 or something. But if we're going vocally, Miley Cyrus's Something Beautiful. I'm putting at my number 1 spot. I would love to see win. Swag by Justin Bieber. Would love to see that win. So he's in my 2nd place spot. And then Mayhem by Lady Gaga. Definitely taking 3rd place. Sabrina is the Man's Best Friend. Great great album. I just think vocally is just pretty standard. So it's nothing like super standout on that. And Lady Gaga's, to be honest, is also not like vocally anything super crazy in most of the songs. She has a great vocal range, but it was more pretty straightforward singing. Teddy Swims.
Thing But Therapy, Part 2. For Best Pop Solo Performance, the nominees are Daisies,
Okay.
Manchild, Disease, The Subway, Messy.
No, we got to be trolling on this, right?
Subway, Messy,
The best pop solo performance, and this is the list. The only one that's okay, if I'm being honest, is Daisy's. That's alright. I mean, I love Lady Gaga's album, but I don't know if that's even straight up pop music. That was more like a dance electronic sound. Oh well. Lola Young, co-worker music right there.
Hello, we are the Osbournes, and music has always been the centre of our lives, and today we're so proud to be representing Ozzy.
It warms our
R.I.P.
hearts to pay tribute to our dad and announce the Grammy nominees for rock album and metal performance.
Dad won Grammys in both of these categories, so they are particularly special to us.
I remember how thrilled he was to be nominated in Best Rock Album for his last album, Patient Number 9. He was truly honoured when he won.
Best of luck to this year's nominees, and as our dad would always say,
We love you all.
For
R.I.P.
Best Rock Album, the nominees are Private Music,
Alright,
I Quit,
there we go.
From Zero, Never Enough, Idols,
Is that it? We're doing 5 I feel like it's usually more than that for the nominations. Let me run it back.
I Quit, From Zero, Never Enough, Idols.
Yeah, okay. I loved Haim's album, I Quit. I've saw a lot of mixed reviews on that album, but I actually really, really liked it. I was in New Jersey at the time that dropped, and like right around the time it dropped, I was at a record store, one of the biggest record exchanges in the United States, Princeton Record Exchange. Go check them out. They had this album right in the front of the store. I really wanted to buy it. I already had like 10 albums in my hand ready to check out, so I didn't end up getting it. But Private Music by Deftones, great. Linkin Park's album, it was alright. Never Enough by Turnstile, loved that album. To be honest, I think my top 3 are Deftones, Haim. I think it's Haim. I've never heard the pronunciation. And Never Enough by Turnstile. Loved it. Idols by Youngblood. Youngblood is very hit or miss for me. Sometimes he's a little too much. But if we're going best rock album, I think it's got to be Deftones, then Turnstile, then Haim for me. Those would be my top 3. The Haim album, I wouldn't say is straight up just rock. It's probably more like an alternative rock. But I guess it would fall into this category, so that's my top 3.
The Best Metal Performance nominees are Night Terror, Lacrima, Offspine, Birds.
Okay. Not a bad list. I'd probably say Spirit Box, Soft Spine, number 1. That song's crazy. That whole album kind of was crazy to me. I'd never heard of them until this recent album that they dropped. So it honestly blew me away. So I'd say Spirit Box, number 1. Emergence, number 2. And Birds by Turnstile, number 3. Again, Lacrima, I think is how you pronounce it, by Ghost. That's a good song as well. But I don't think it makes the top 3 for me.
Hello, my name is Chapel Roan. I won the Best New Artist Award last year at the Grammys. My advice to the Best New Artist would be do what feels right. Good art always rises. Don't worry about the momentum. Do what feels good and right. And the Best New Artist nominees are...
See?
The nominees for Best New Artist are Olivia Dean,
Okay.
Cat's Eye,
Okay.
The Marias,
Yeah.
Addison Rae, Somber,
Oh, bro.
Leon Thomas,
Okay.
Alex Warren, Lola Young,
Bro, this is such a mixed bag of coworker music and actually legitimately good music. I'm not mad at Olivia Dean, Cat's Eye, The Marias, Leon Thomas. Oh, Alex Warren, he's also a mixed bag for me. Some stuff he's got is great. Others is a little cringe and coworker music-y. So, yeah, don't talk to me about Somber. Don't talk to me about Lola Young or Addison Rae. Addison Rae on this list is actually disrespectful to music. Her new album, bro, do not listen to that new album. It sounds like garbage. Yeah, it's terrible. So I'd like to see in my top spot probably Leon Thomas, Cat's Eye, or the Marias, and Olivia Dean is honestly like right up there. It's like a 50-50 good and bad list right here.
Hey everyone, it's your Swan Princess Dochi, and I'm honored to announce the nominees in R&B, rap, and spoken word poetry. I personally got my start on YouTube writing lyrics and posting music from my bedroom in Tampa, Florida. So being nominated for 3 Grammys last year and taking home Best Rap Album was the craziest dream to come true for me. And it proved to me that anything is possible when you put your heart into it. And I'm so proud to be an example for other young women who look like me and are chasing their wildest dreams. All right, here are the nominees.
Let's go.
The nominees for Best Rap Album are
my specialty.
Let God Sort 'Em Out,
Let God Sort 'Em Out,
Glorious, God Does Like Ugly, GNX, Chromacopia,
There we go. Wait, is that it? I think that's it. Okay. This is a tough list right here. Because GNX and Chromacopia technically came out 2 years ago, it just wasn't in the right time frame to be considered for last year's Grammys. So I've had a lot more time to sit with both of those albums. But just from this year, Let God Sort 'Em Out is the best album. So I'm probably going Let God Sort 'Em Out, Chromacopia, then GNX. I'd like to see all 3 of them win. I wouldn't be mad for JID. God Does Like Ugly. For me, it's not his best work. I liked the hype building up before the album dropped, but the album didn't hit for me like the the remixes that he was doing and stuff like that were leading up to it. And then Glorilla, bro, that album is crazy. She goes from like making a gospel song and then just going straight back into her extremely inappropriate, explicit lyrics, and it's just a weird mixed bag of music, and it's not good.
The best R&B album nominees are
R&B.
Beloved,
All right.
Why Not More,
Now let's go.
The Crown, Escape Room, Mutt.
I think that's just going to be the 5 there. Coco Jones, number 1. Why Not More? That album, I loved it when it came out. I didn't even expect anything from it. I had no expectations going into it, and I ended up really, really liking it. So I'd probably put Why Not More at my number 1 spot, Mutt by Leon Thomas in my 2nd spot, and then Giveon in my 3rd. Again, with Giveon, it's not his best album, but I think it's still solid. The Crown was okay, and Escape Room okay, in my personal taste. So they're just not making the top 3, but it's a good list.
For Best Spoken Word Poetry Album, the nominees are A Hurricane in Heels. Healed People Don't Act Like That.
I might not know
Partially
much of this
recorded
category.
live at City Winery and other places. Black Shaman. Pages. Saul Williams meets Carlos Nino and friends at Tree People. Words for Days, Volume 1.
I don't know this category.
Hi everyone, it's Nicole Scherzinger. Having grown up in musical theater and finally making my Broadway debut this past year, I am thrilled to announce the nominees for Best Musical Theater Album. The musical theater community is like no other, filled with the most talented, passionate, driven, and supportive people you'll ever meet. To be recognized by these amazing individuals is a huge honor, and I can't wait to celebrate these most deserving nominees.
Bro, this commercial, why is it getting spammed? It's the same one.
Por eso, en el raro caso de una interrupción de la red, te acreditaremos un día completo de servicio. Esa es la garantía AT&T.
For Best Musical Theater Album, the nominees are Buena Vista Social Club, Death Becomes Her, Gypsy, Just in Time, Maybe Happy Ending.
Yeah, no idea any of these.
Hey, I'm Karen Fairchild.
I'm Kimberly Schlattman.
I'm Philip Sweet.
And I'm Jimmy Westbrook, and we're Little Big Town.
We have been blessed with 3 beautiful Grammy wins in the country field, and each one of them has been such a highlight in our lives.
So it's an honor to present the nominees for Best Traditional Country Music Album and Best Contemporary Country Music Album.
And if you're wondering whether you heard that right or not, you did. Because this year the Academy voted to expand how it celebrates all of the sounds and styles of country music.
Oh, because like Beyonce won a Best Country album last year for an album that's not country. Oh, okay.
Which means even more artists will get a chance at some Grammy Gold and still be honoring their country music roots.
Here are the nominees.
For Best Traditional Country Album, the nominees are Dollar a Day, American Romance, Oh, What a Beautiful World,
there we go.
Hard-Headed Woman, Ain't In It for My Health.
All right, I think the only 2 that I've listened to on this list, if I'm being completely honest, is Oh, What a Beautiful World and Ain't In It for My Health. So I'm probably going Willie Nelson number 1 and Zach Top 2. So the other 3 I can't speak on because I haven't heard, but I'm sure they're good albums. But I'd love to see Willie Nelson, especially him for his age. You know, he's getting up there. I would love to see him win another Grammy. So
the Best Contemporary Country Album nominees are Patterns, Snipe Hunter,
there we go,
Evangeline versus the Machine, Beautifully Broken, Postcards from Texas,
There's only one winner on this list, and I swear if it doesn't win, I'm gonna crash out. Snipe Hunter by Tyler Childers is the best country album that came out this year. I do not care. You can find me in the comments. The Eric Church album is a joke. That album was not good. Kelsey Ballerini, she's okay. She definitely falls more into this category of contemporary country. It's more like pop vocals over a country instrumental, kind of. And Jelly Roll, he's a hit or miss guy musically for me. I love him as a person. And then Miranda Lambert, okay. But yeah, Tyler Childers is the only winner on this list.
Hello, it's Sam Smith.
Hello.
Writing a song is such an honest and vulnerable process. Receiving an honor as highest song of the year after putting your heart and soul on the line is an amazing feeling, one that will stay with me forever. And good luck.
For Song of the Year, the nominees are Abracadabra.
There we go. Yeah.
Anxiety. Apate.
Bro, this list keeps getting... It was started off so good, and it's going downhill so fast.
Vi tirar más fotos. Golden.
Oh, we're still going.
From K-pop Demon Hunters. Luther.
Oh.
Man-Child. Okay. Wildflower.
Okay, so I'm gonna run it back. I think Abracadabra.
Apate.
Apate, bro, get that YouTube Shorts music out of here. Same with Anxiety. Anxiety by Doechii, terrible song on its own. The only acceptable version of that song on Aux is Anxiety by Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow is in my top 10 rappers of all time. I could listen to his entire discography, no skips, and his remix of Anxiety is the only acceptable version of that song. So far on this part, we have Abracadabra.
Debí tirar más fotos.
And DTMF
Golden
by Benny,
from K-pop
by Bad Bunny. I love that song, so that's good. Golden, I don't know about
Men
Song
Hunters.
of the Year, but...
Luther.
Okay.
Man-Child. Wildflower.
Okay, interesting. So Luther, I don't know about that though. I'm probably putting Luther at 3, Abracadabra at 2, and honestly, Bad Bunny's song, number 1. I love that song. Instrumentally, it's beautiful. But Luther, I like better song. I think there's better songs on GNX than that. So I don't know if that's... I mean, I know it went crazy on like social media and stuff, so I'd still put it in the top 3, but...
Hi there, I'm Cece Winans, and I am honored to be here with you today.
Cece.
I truly believe that songs have the power to inspire and bless people's lives. I know I personally have felt blessed by plenty. So it is my distinct pleasure to present the nominees for Best Gospel Performance Song and celebrate the songs of this past year that will continue to heal hearts and uplift souls for years to come.
Another...
Mantenerte conectado importa.
No, nada, hijo. Estaba paseando al perro. Sí, te extraña. Yo te extraño.
Oh, it's a sponsored ad, okay. I was like, there's no way YouTube is spamming these ads. Okay.
For Best Gospel Performance Song, the nominees are Do It Again.
Okay.
Church.
Okay.
Still Live. Amen. Come, Jesus, come.
Hey, yo. What? Let me run this back, because I want to make sure I know what I'm looking at here.
Church. Still Live. Amen. Come, Jesus, come.
Okay. CeCe Winans, number 1. Kirk Franklin, Do It Again, 2. And to be honest, Tasha Cobbs, probably 3. It's off the self-titled album, I think, from this year that she dropped. Having a live version of a song, same with like live version of albums winning Grammys and stuff, is a little weird to me. I feel like they should have a separate category for that if they're going to do that. I mean, why not just have the normal song win. And then Pastor Mike. I've heard his name all over the place. I've never heard anyone in real life say, let me turn on some Pastor Mike Jr. Not hating on him, I just am not familiar. I mean, I'm familiar with him, but I'm not, like, I don't listen to his music like that. So I wouldn't really be able to tell you if it's worthy to be on this list or not. But yeah, I'd probably say CeCe Winans, number 1, Do It Again, 2, and Church, number 3.
Hi everyone, this is Carol G. In 2018, I got my first nomination for Latin Grammy, and that year I won Best New Artist. Last year, 2024, I won my first Grammy for Best Música Urbana Album. I remember that day being like super happy, super grateful, and so excited about the opportunity to be surrounded by all the artists that I really admire. And thank you to the Recording Academy for recognizing our beautiful Latina music. So I'm super honored to present the nominados para Mejor Álbum de Música Urbana y Mejor Álbum de Música Mexicana.
Let's go.
For Best Música Urbana Album, the nominees are...
She better be on this list.
Debí tirar más fotos.
Of course, Bad Bunny.
Mixtape.
Okay.
Verso, Volumen 10. Sagrado.
Didn't that album just drop?
Nike. El Último Baile, Deluxe. Sinfónico, En Vivo. The Best Música...
Okay, let me run it back to the full list. I'm pretty sure the J Balvin album just dropped pretty
Nike.
recent.
El Último Baile,
If I remember
Deluxe.
correctly, or maybe the deluxe.
Sinfónico,
just dropped.
En Vivo.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I've only heard 3 of these albums. I know for sure I heard Bad Bunny's album and J Balvin's album. I feel like Yandel and this guy, Feid, I don't know how to pronounce it. Their names look familiar. I don't know if I listened to those albums. So I'll probably say Bad Bunny in first spot, J Balvin number 2, and I'll put Yandel at 3. Those are my picks.
The Best Música Mexicana Album, including Tejano nominees are Mala Mía, Y Lo Que Viene,
I might not
Sin
know.
Rodeos, Palabra de Tos, Seca, Bobby Pulido and Friends, Una Tuya y Una Mía, por la Puerta Grande,
know
En
any
Vivo.
of these albums.
Hello, I am Angelique Kidjo. I received my first Grammy nomination in 1995. Since then, I have been proud to witness and contribute to the growth of the Recording Academy as a global organization. I believe that this category, Best African Music Performance, now in its 3rd year, is proof of the Academy's commitment to listening and adjusting to the global music scene. I am excited to see the talented artists that will be nominated today. And now, here are the nominees.
For Best African Music Performance, the nominees are Love, With You, Hope and Love, Gimme Dat, Push to Start.
Okay. First off, putting Burna Boy at 1 is crazy. That I like some Burna Boy, don't get me wrong. The album wasn't great though, in my opinion. Like that whole album. I think this is just the song off of it. I think I'm putting Tyla at number 1, Push to Start. Gimme Dat in my 2nd place spot. I guess I'll throw Burna Boy up there. I don't think the album itself is great, but it's an okay song.
Hello, it's John Baptiste here, and I'm
Baptiste.
overjoyed to present the nominees for Song for Visual Media and Music Film. I was the honored recipient of both awards last year for a film that chronicled my journey after being nominated for 11 Grammys in 2021, and it was a full circle moment, or true divine moment, to win for the song and the film. And this year is going to be a cherished moment for the following nominees.
The Best Song Written for Visual Media nominees are
Okay, so for movies.
As Alive as You Need Me to Be from Tron Ares.
I still haven't seen that movie
Golden
yet.
from K-pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You from Sinners. Never Too Late from Elton John, Never Too Late. Pale, Pale Moon from Sinners.
Not Sinners.
Sinners
again,
from Sinners.
What? Oh my god. Okay. We gotta run this list back. Having 3 songs from Sinners is diabolical. I liked Sinners. It was a good movie. I'm a huge horror fan, so of course I've seen that movie. I think it was incredibly overhyped, and for a horror movie, it was more of a musical. And I'm not a huge fan of musicals. The songs were okay. It was a weird vibe for me. Not one of the highlights of movies for me this year, so I can't say I'd love any of those to win. So my top 3, I'm gonna put Golden at number 1. I'm trusting that As Alive as You Need Me to Be from Tron is just as good as some of the other music from the other movies, so I'm gonna put that at 2. I haven't seen this movie yet. I plan on it. I've been wanting to go see it for a while because it looks great. And then Never Too Late in my top 3.
Sinners from Sinners. For Best Music Film, the nominees are
Best Music Film.
Devo, Live at the Royal Albert Hall, Relentless, Music by John Williams, Piece by Piece.
Nations Day, y'all.
Whoa.
I'm Lizzo.
That was a hard cut.
Music
there.
by John Williams, Piece by Piece.
Okay, so the only one I'm familiar with here is Piece by Piece and Devo. So those are my top 2. I don't know the other ones enough.
Peace.
Nations Day, y'all. I'm Lizzo, and I've won 4 glorious Grammy Awards, including 1 for Record of the Year. I've always talked about the power of believing in yourself and staying true to who you are. And y'all, it is such an otherworldly feeling when you realize that you are seen and celebrated by thousands of your peers who believe in you too. Now let's do this. It's about damn time to hear this year's nominees for Record of the Year.
Okay.
For Record of the Year, the nominees are Debí Tirar Más Fotos, Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Manchild, Sabrina Carpenter.
Again with Sabrina. Okay.
Anxiety, Doechii. Wildflower, Billie Eilish.
Swear if Apatapata.
Abracadabra, Lady Gaga. Luther, Kendrick Lamar with SZA. The Subway, Chapel Roan. Apate, Rosé, Bruno.
Bro, I knew it. I knew they were saving the worst for last. But this list looks like almost exactly like the Song of the Year, is it not?
Gaga, Luther,
I feel like
Kendrick
I already
Lamar with SZA.
told you
The Subway, Chapel Roan.
my top 3 for
Apate,
this.
Rosé, Day,
It's
Bruno
like the same
Mars.
list.
Hello, we're Mumford & Sons.
They
We have
dropped
been
a great
asked
album this
a
year.
few times what it was like to win Album of the Year at the Grammys in 2013. And the only way to describe it really is surreal. Adele handed us the award, and it was an out-of-body experience. To be celebrated and accepted by a community of legends and up-and-coming artists alike is it's just bonkers, really. It's surreal. So anyway, we are here to let you know who the nominees are for Grammy Album of the Year.
Album of the Year.
For Album of the Year, the nominees are Debí Tirar Más Fotos,
Not
Bad
bad,
Bunny.
not bad.
Swag, Justin
Not
Bieber. Man's Best Friend, Sabrina Carpenter. Let God Sort 'Em Out,
God Sort 'Em
Clips, Pusha T, and Malice. Mayhem, Lady Gaga. GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Mutt, Leon Thomas. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator.
Okay, I think honestly, I'd be fine with most of those people.
Debí tirar más fotos. Bad Bunny. Swag. Justin Bieber. Man's Best Friend. Sabrina Carpenter. Let God sort 'em out.
I think on this first page, Let God Sort 'Em Out would be my number one pick.
Lips. Pusha T and Malice. Mayhem. Lady Gaga. GNX. Kendrick Lamar. Mutt. Leon Thomas. Chromacopia.
Yeah, Chromacopia would love to see win, and Mayhem as well. GNX for Kendrick, it's an incredible album. It's very different from anything in his discography that is out already. I think Chromacopia, Mayhem, and Let God Sort 'Em Out would be my top picks, but I really wouldn't be mad at any of these winning.
Tyler, the Creator.
Congratulations to all the nominees, and thank you to our amazing presenters. I'd like to give a very special thanks to our nomination sponsors, City National Bank, Vaseline, and Dove. Okay, again, don't forget to tune into the Latin...
I don't know what the rest of this is. I do know that Lecrae had a Grammy nomination this year for Reconstruction, so I want to see if I can find where he had his... Because they probably didn't do the... I think it's Christian Contemporary. I don't think they did that. How is it this hard to like find? Yeah, so the only other thing I kind of wanted to talk about at the end of this was people I think should win a Grammy, or would have been, I would have loved to see be nominated for something, whether Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Best New Artist, or something along those lines. In the Christian category, I think Holland deserves some kind of nomination for her new album, Theology of Beauty. Great album. I think there's not a lot of representation of Christian rap other than like Lecrae, so I would like to see some other artists in that genre, like John Keith with Grow Wings. It's insane that was not nominated for an Album of the Year. Same with John Bellion. Chance the Rapper, he dropped Starline this year. Great album. Would love to see him be nominated for a Grammy for that. Precipice by Indigo de Souza. Love her album that she dropped this year. That is a great listen. Charlotte Lawrence, she dropped an incredible album this year. One of my favorites. I've been spinning that a lot. Audrey Hopert, I would love her to win. I would love to see her get nominated. For those who don't know, she is related, I think, to Malcolm Todd. He's a pretty famous artist, but her music is incredible. It's totally different than his. Who else? Let me... Trying to think. I was in flow state for a minute there. Audrey Hopert. Who else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, of course, Ethel Cain. Ethel Cain. I would love to see Glaive win something for Y'all. That's pretty much it off the top of the dome that I can think of. Those are the people that stand out to me the most. Trying to think of everything I've listened to is crazy. But yeah, I'm not too mad at these nominations. Some of them are, it's got to be rage bait, like Lola Young, Somber, Addison Rae for Best New Artist. Like, what are we talking about, bro? But yeah, I'm excited to see the Grammys, who wins and everything. I'll be tapping in for sure. Let me know who you guys would have liked to see be nominated for any kind of Grammy. Let me know in the comments who you would have liked to see win a Grammy. And let me know your Grammy nomination predictions in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go be fruitful. Let's go.